Sasquatch. It's a legend that was born in British Columbia. Is that correct? It was born here.
As far as I know, yes it is.
Yes.
And it is actually our legend because it must be held in high esteem. Sasquatches are thought to be afraid of, and really they're not. They are a protector. I've never seen one,
right?
But I know what our legends say. The Sasquatch will look after you, but you got to treat just like anything. You have to treat it with respect. If you can't treat anything with respect, that's what you get back. In our language, in the Wet'suwet'en, we have the biggest word. It's wagoose, respect. Everything must come from respect.
Recently, we received some electronic correspondence from Troy of Mission City, British Columbia, and Troy had quite the story. Back in August of 2018, while off-roading up Morris Valley Road with his girlfriend, they came upon something extraordinary. At this spot, over the tree line, was a large metallic disc, hovering, motionless, and completely silent. Now, where have we heard that before? They were stunned, of course, got out of the truck to take a closer look. It slowly drifted away. Then they saw it. A creature, large, hair-covered, on the other side of the pond, looking at them. They watched the creature for a few seconds until it walked off into the forest. They took a few pictures of the area with their cell phones, and we have those pictures, which show very little. Troy contacted us later on through a mutual friend. Also, his youth pastor contacted us to vouch for his credibility. We believe something happened that day. What happened? It's a story. Who knows? We weren't present. We've always maintained that. Something the pastor said to us was interesting. He said, "Did you know there's a lot of occult activity up there?" In an earlier experience on this road, we came across this, a pentagram painted on a sign. Quite often we will come across the numbers 666 painted on bridges or on trees or on rocks, and for the most part we believe those are young people just trying to be scary. The Blair Witch Syndrome, we call it. We would suggest, of course, you do not travel these roads at night. There are some sketchy people that are up this direction. Not to say everyone is up to no good, but there definitely are those that are slightly evil. So, there are also people who believe Sasquatch is a demon from hell, working for the devil. We just don't share that view. Still, a word to the wise. Be careful traveling. Have a plan. There are so many schools of thought on Sasquatch, it's impossible to keep track. Some believe they are demons and doing the devil's work. Still others believe they are space aliens, coming from distant galaxies And then there are those that believe they're from another dimension, are shapeshifters. Whatever you believe, that's perfectly fine, as long as you don't rain on other people's parade. We don't really have an opinion as to what the Sasquatch is, or could be. We do know it's an enigma. We share our explorations without pretense. Another thing we would like to point out is we have no axe to grind with anyone. We have no ill will towards those, even those that have stolen our content. We have mentioned them before. You might have watched things that actually belong to us. What's the point of getting hostile? Some of you come here and you share your animosity, your negativity. That again is your choice. We choose to take the high road. When it comes to the subject of Sasquatch, as we've said time and time and time again, it's all innocent until it becomes nasty and directed. Negativity abounds when it comes to this subject. Everyone wants to be the top dog. We want to explore. Speaking of exploring, the following are images we have taken on the road. Some easy to explain, others not so much. Thanks for watching this episode of Monster of the Woods, and hopefully you'll see you right back here next time. Until then, remember, eyes open, cameras ready. Over and out.
Mm-hmm.